Alright, we should be live. How's it going, guys? Don't fuss too much about what's going on. The top left there. That's mostly just like a showcase or something else I'm working on. At Streams Medium. At Minecraft. And then we type this, send the Twitch link, and bam. All right. Expecting today to be a fairly quiet stream. Me. That for you. Look at that. Gone just like that. I know you guys were super anxious about who's gonna win. Super curious. It's actually surprisingly balanced for what it is. But that was just like a little project I was doing on the side for fun. Alright, so this is unenchanted. This is enchanted. I believe we had the same with bows. And then bone. Yeah. Alright, so this is the vanilla world, which I have not been on in some time. There is some infrastructure in this world. There are some builds. I'll head up in a second, but this is our skeleton farm. This is our only XP farm at the moment, I believe, question mark. We are fully progressed. We've killed Ender Dragon. We are working on finishing up our armor. I could make a good helmet if I wanted to. I just haven't because I haven't gotten to the correct enchantments I want. So that is... You're messy. The pearls potions. Today I want to start on a project, and I'm hoping I can actually like see this project through to completion. Excuse me. It's actually like one of the reasons I want to do this project in particular. I love this little bubble stream. It's a little slow, but it's us to where we need to go. But I want to see this project through completion, and I want to see it through completion for the sake of completion to some extent too. It's like a revival of an older project that, honestly, if you know about what project as I'm doing this, I'm working on, I'd be very impressed. There are very few people who would know. Showing off a little bit more of the world since it's been like, what, at least 4 months probably. We have some villagers over here. These guys got enchants and stuff. Been slowly working on getting us like literally every single enchant in the game at the lowest price. The fact that we aren't compromising on price means that this is taking forever. I think there's multiple hours of stream footage where I'm just non-stop rerolling books. The one we're waiting forever for is Unbreaking. We got it, maybe we don't. I don't know, Breaking Through is almost like a meme how long it's taking. We got like protection, we got respiration, there's some guys in. Many of them are sectioned off as having like actual trades. The big project we were working on the last time this world was active was a shulker farm over there. That's where the beacon is. I'll show you guys that. Sleep here. This is mostly just like random assorted small farms. On the we playing the tower again. So yeah, small farms, pumpkin, food source, you know, just the usual stuff you have. This was an effort to get organized. I think it's worked a little bit, but also like and I actually need a bunch of these, so we're gonna do this. We'll organize it all later. Alright, how many shulker boxes do we have? 4 fit up there, plus 2. So I have 11 shulker boxes. Ideally, I think I want 12. If I'm not mistaken. I was planning on having to go to the end. I'm hoping I can avoid that. The primary reason we need so many shulker boxes is because this is a project that requires an absurd amount of resources. Now that I think about it, 12 is actually not going to divide out what we need. This is normal deep slate. Nice stone cutter this stuff. If we can stone cutter this stuff, our life's going to be significantly easier. If we can't, we're going to have to go mining for some. Can't. Cool. So actually, we already pretty much have one of the shulker boxes I want. Let me just grab this stuff. Perfect. All right, one shulker box down. Like 11 more to go, probably. Let's set that over here. The general idea is I want to do a fairly large build. It's based off a design I've done in the past. I've mostly finished the build, but I never actually went like all the way. It's like super close to being finished, but it never like got that last 10% or so, I'd say, right? All right, it's gonna be interesting because we got new blocks now too, or at least blocks are more comfortable since this all happens. Blackstone would be another good block to grab. I want andesite for sure. Stone, if I'm able to stone cut it into cobblestone. Stone separate. I like this song, it's a good one. I already missed all of like the modded things, like for example, something that's super nice and modded is that you can click and hold to like shift all the items. Whereas like here I'm having to like individually click like each slot. It's something that's like sorely missing. Hey, come on, Mojang. Let me click, hold, and like drag over a whole bunch of slots. My life significantly easier, and I'm sure save a lot of people. RSI injury for repetitive strain, but it's also called carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel, that's the one. Save a lot of people from carpal tunnel. All right, so we have the deep slate. Deep slate is for sure one of the blocks I want. Another one is gonna be tough. I want probably to fill a shulker box full of tough, to be honest. The cobbles in question. I'm gonna want another shulker of deep slate. Deep slate, blackstone, smooth basalt. I believe it fits, but I'm not gonna use it. It doesn't have like stair varieties and stuff, which I suspect I'm gonna need. I'm gonna say I should suspect. I know I'm gonna need stair varieties. I don't think I can get around not having stair shade. Alright, cool. And then there should be a bunch more of this stuff in here. Yeah, andesite. We only leave one andesite, one stone. Take the deep slate. Believe that's everything we want from there. And for the sake of keeping it cleaner, I'm gonna do that. Okay. And then the question becomes cobblestone or stone, or both. Literally just scroll wheeled trying to move individual items. Okay, so we can make cobblestone, so that means I want stone. It's actually super nice. I'm sure it wasn't very long ago that wasn't the case, I remember right. Alright, so... oh wow, we got more in here. there's still items way over here. We need diorite. I want to grab it just in case. I genuinely forget. Oops, not a couple. All right, and then our one hope for us not having to mine a bunch, and what was the old project? The big hole in the ground. Hold. All right. Yeah, we didn't get down to deep slate levels, so I'm probably gonna need more deep slate still. Okay, so tough, probably not gonna much. Stone, andesite, deep slate. Like I said, we're probably not gonna have much. Blackstone, I'm not expecting to see any. Andesite, stone, tough. Whoops, what am I doing? So much cobblestone. I have a bed out here. Why's my sword still diamond? That's... that'd be one of the first things I would want to upgrade. It's like... there we go. Ooh, that's a weird angle. I wonder if it does that because I pressed F5 like the same At the same time that it's like moving the camera to be like your sleeping position or whatever. This would make the most sense to me. Diary. Say, this is really coming in clutch. Stone side. Stone. Textures are like so subtly different. These aren't fresh. I wouldn't be able to see them. Alright, and then alright, last column. Close one eye, see that helps. I can confirm it is not helping. Actually, hurts. Like focusing like super intensely even when eyes closed. Alright. Diorite is finished. I am not gonna bring more than that diorite to the project. Like we're not using much diorite, that's for sure. What, this is cobblestone? They're the not stones, I see. Yeah, we got 2 shulkers in preparation for our reactor. And I believe we like literally can't interact with them. It's like passive. Alright, so andesite. Is it worth making a gold farm for this? The amount of blackstone I want to use. On one hand, I want to say yes, because I want to have blackstone be like a super available block. But on the other hand, I didn't originally use blackstone. Alright, so these are completed shulkers. Tough, we're not going to get anywhere in here either. Site's completed. Blackstone. Oh no. I feel like andesite's gonna be one of the blocks I need a lot of. Alright, then let's go 3 shulkers. Stone. Oh, we do have more. I feel more. I mean, my inventory is full enough. I might as well make a trip at this point. Make a trip, pick out where we want to build this thing. You know what? For the sake of it, let's grab the andesite. We'll grab the andesite, we'll make a trip. And then, funnily enough, I believe it's gold. Which, honestly, not what I was expecting. But, it's not a lot difficult. We just need turtle eggs and magma blocks, essentially. And we need nether roof access. Do I have access? Okay, sweet, we do have some. So this was supposed to be for another project. You can see how far that project's gone. I don't actually know why this project is. Other than just, I was scared I was going to ruin it. So honestly, that's probably most of my projects. Would be, but am I skilled enough to put them to use? Heck no. We'll see. Maybe. Let's this is bothering me. I'm not that OCD, but see my ores over there as opposed to over here. Is a little itchy. Okay. It's gonna be really funny, but we're gonna do Project Gold Farm when we get back. I believe it's over here. It's only been 4 months. Whoops, that's my zoom. I forgot, it's not World of Warcraft. I can't alt tab that easily. Oh, fun story. I've for the most part quit World of Warcraft. I've let my subscription lapse. So that's nice at least. I even have one of these here. I honestly forgot that was there. Alright, how is this for a setting? Ooh. this is gonna be it right in this area. In fact, I like this area so much, I want a mode run. That have been simple voice chat. Single player. All my other shapes are gone. Oh. All right, so let's go roughly to the center of the thinking. That's pretty. We have this river here. I want to be like on the side of it, facing. I'm not sure I want this build to face actually. This direction makes the most sense to me, but this would also make sense. So this river is going to be out the back. We're going to face this way. So many trees to clear. And we'll say center goes about here. Mini HUD, configure, center here. Height, this is gonna be a big build. We'll set up to 80 for now. Width. 56 is probably too much. Go like 100. Green. That's a nice green. I like that. Now, let me free. Oh boy. Okay, so height and width, that is definitely too far. I like the spirit, definitely too much. Height, maybe a smidge. I don't want to spend all day working on this, right? Because at this point we're gonna need gold farm. Right? Gold height 120. Sure. That's looking a lot more reasonable. Lines up nicely with the river there, in my opinion. Man, it's gonna be a massive side profile. I mean, at this point, I could have this be the double under. Is that a triple? So fuck you. Just two of them right next to each other. It's like one's like a block closer to us, so you look shorter. Yeah. You're a trident. Stay still, sir. I do not wish to engage you in fair combat. I will engage you in combat. This is kind of fair. No projectiles, I have. Rip, maybe someday. So yeah, I like this. This is obviously a very large build. But I've done it before, so I can do it again. What's the saying? The unchecked idea gives birth to a goal I know is improbable, but because I know the goal is improbable, I must know what makes it so. So I'm already prepared to face the challenges presented or whatever. I don't know. Barney was a mastermind with their series. Suspect running quite a lot of. This thing's just huge. Wonder how easy. Just think like on the order of blocks, right? 120 by 120 by 120 cubed, only the edges. So we do like 120 squared times 5. Ballparking 72,000 blocks. One of these is 27 times 64. Or 1,700. That means theoretically, if I fill in the entire cube, I need like 32 of these guys. We are most certainly not. Let's say I do half. 18, we have 6, 12, 15. We'll go like this. And some will fill. We'll just go with this. Then like obviously diorite. I need anywhere near this order of diorite. Chunk out. We're doing logistics now, alright? Got no need for shovels. Okay, take me for a miner and a crafter. I really hope Blizzard doesn't care that I'm playing their music playing Minecraft. It would be only a few clicks to fix it. But I'm sorry, they're worth it in music. Way better than the midnight music. I thought the midnight music was alright. Worth it and stuff just like really stood out to me like right away when I started playing. Whereas like the midnight stuff's like it's not bad. Like I'm not noticing the music bad. I guess I didn't notice. But I'm not like, wow. This is incredible music. Why is it? So I'm pressing shift and I'm double clicking, right? And this is the reaction. Maybe why that is. Not do what it's supposed to do. I do the thing. Maybe there's a debounce. That might be it. Alright, that's what we're going with. spam clicking too much. That should light up. Tough, this would be an important one. Stone or deep slate. It's like I planned it. No, I absolutely did not. That'd be kind of crazy. There is something satisfying about just like moving a large number of blocks. Alright, so the most annoying one here is gonna be Blackstone. And Blackstone is a shadow, right? So it's going at the bottom of the build, which means it's going to be the closest to being on the order of like 72,000 blocks or whatever. I wanna pencil in some notes. All right. Full space filled 72,000 blocks. One chest equals 1.7k blocks. You get math technical with that? Do I need another note? I don't know. Rough center, yeah. Cool. Alright. That should be enough notes that, like, when I eventually come back here in, say, 16 months, I'll be like, an important was. And I'll have no clue what it is. Now I believe we should go do gold farm. Do gold farm for bartering farm for the Blackstone. I suppose it's no longer a concern whether it fits. I don't even have a creeper farm. Okay. Like a creeper farm would be like an infinitely better use of my time, wouldn't it? I don't even need to try that hard for it. Like I just go out in the ocean and I build like a mob farm, but it's short. You guys know, do I need Silk Touch Axe or can I use Silk Touch? It is so ominous. Oh. I actually did jump a fair amount. So the creaking hearts shouldn't be exposed, right? And that limits their placement. could be. How high up do they go? They under. I'm over here like, ooh, new blocks. This is like in the game for like 4 years. You don't know how this works. Are you supposed to like play Minecraft somewhat professionally? Not like develop server tools and stuff? Yes, I do. Care if I know. Oh well, just give me a saplings. Dude, I haven't even made an efficiency hoe yet. This is just like the world of like low priority projects taking priority. It's two. It was almost certainly. My brain's saying we've had. All right, super basic. It's going to be a terrible creeper farm, or super basic. It's going to be less terrible gold farm. I wish I could do polls with my stream. My stream app helper. Ooh, nice cave. All right. So apparently they're fighting. All right, so after laser versus bomber, if the more red one wins, then we're gonna do gold farm. If the one that is less red and hopefully more green wins, we are gonna do both are essential infrastructure. All right, bomber 1. Okay, so red is gold farm, orbiter is creeper farm, and judging by those win rates, this is not looking good. Oh, come on. Oh, I should make it speed up after it's been a little bit with no contact. Yeah, this is 200% gold farm, or like a basic gold. What? This is like watching the DVD logo. I'm just gonna get my fire res potions right now. Oh! Oh my god, okay. Fire res should be over here, right? That looks like we can make some. Oh no, that's right. Potions, yes. See, this is why I love having shulker boxes, because I have fire res ready to go. It was great. All right, so we need a lot. of magma blocks. Let's see, does light Matica know? No placement selected. But where does it not? They're all options. How to open up my Matica menu? There we go. Alright, so we have no schematics. We are probably gonna want on the order of a shulker box. Maybe 2. We'll say 2 shulker boxes of magma blocks. That's our goal. I don't have gold. How afraid am I? Don't feel particularly threatened. A lot of wood chopping. Place those mushrooms. Those now. What's this? Oh, that's the fortress. Wait, they drop music discs now? That's new. We're gonna have to check that out once we head back. Right, give me. Is there a cave under here? Like an air pocket. Oh. I was super hyped for that to be super cool. I already want a resource pack that's like reduced fire. I have no nether project plans, and even if I did, none of them are gonna care about absolutely destroying the train over here. That's one thing that maybe I get like a little too much, is like I try to protect like the vanilla ground train. Perhaps too much. Dude, I'm like collecting like 2%. I got 3.5 stacks. You know what? This is a terrible location. I don't need to take that or find it somewhere. Oh, this looks so much better. How's it going, Bolt? Welcome to the vanilla world. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying life. I'm working on a game. I'm having fun working on that. I take so many shortcuts. What's this? Let's go. FOV is so low. My FOV is normal. This is like literally default FOV. It's somewhere. Maybe it's on screen right now, maybe it's not. Alright, have fun at school. Learn lots. Where even is my FOV? It's not even an option. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, it's normal. Told you it's normal. Hell yeah, just convincing myself. Right. Then not overthink it. Let's find something. In the worst case, it's terrible, like that stuff over to the right, and then we just go find a new one. Hey, Eliza, come up here. Cat apparently does not want lap. Cat would rather meow dramatically. Up into this. A zombie pig. The bed now? Come over here. Want pets or not? Not now. He doesn't want lap. It's almost like Hunger Games. Wait, that's in my portal. By my portal is. There's so much about this world that I just like entirely forgotten. Like I didn't realize we had like a bastion right here. Oh, I know where I can find more of this stuff without having to actually be like an efficient player and do things. You have a bunch of this stuff down in the... This is so satisfying. It's instant breaking any block. Ooh. I do. What song is it? Sounds like it's some kind of battle. It was very Arathy. What do we got? Alright, F5. Galleons of the Sky. Guess what? This plays in Arathi Highland next time. Hollowfall. Because I feel like it does, because I mean, Galleons of the Sky does not fit anywhere else other than the zone that has flying ships. Sorry if you don't play World of Warcraft and you're here for Minecraft, but this is a certified fork found in kitchen moment. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I should say that the song is a fork. And I'd be very impressed if the fork was in the bathroom or something. Be a very concerning place to find a fork. This is Ringing Deeps again, isn't it? Gundorgaz. Or whatever. Gundargaz. Dungargaz. I think that's the name of the town. Dude, we should have had a Ringing Deeps raid. That would have been cool. I suppose Undermine technically counts. I haven't seen on the new season. Alright. Sure, that's stuff. Do you want pets now? Tucked between my legs. I don't think so. I think we were just a pit stop on the way to the food bowl. It's like her tail is wet. I wonder how she managed. I probably dipped it in the water bowl or something and didn't notice. She's long hair, so like she doesn't always notice immediately when she gets wet, but she also whines and complains a lot when she gets wet. Kind of cute. Every morning when I come out of the shower, she's like right there. It's like, all right, my turn, and then she like goes and like hops in the bathtub after I showered and all wet. Like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so later, she comes out and she's whining because she's wet. God. I mean, you're the one that wanted to watch the water from inside the tub. You gotta watch it from outside. But this is entirely the consequences of your actions, not mine. I have tried to offer to like wipe her down with a towel a few times. And she'd rather be wet than be pet with towels, so. Should be fun. Like this will be the first time I've done a bartering setup actually. How many stacks do I think I have in my strip mine? Me free. And I'm 50-50. On one hand, I want to go strip mining, or I'd rather go strip mining. But on the other hand, honestly not doing that bad. Yeah, let's go check out the strip mine. There's a chance we get ancient debris and I need some of that stuff, so anyways. Is that the port? No, I believe that was a path. Oh, yeah, it's right here. That means strip mine will be like over here. Oh. Hey, what's this portal to then? This must be the desert. This must be like I'm allowed to destroy this biome. No, this is just like literally the stronghold. Isn't the entrance like yeah, right here. See other portals too. What is this portal? Is this to a geode or something? Aha! I think maybe I like accidentally didn't go far enough or something. And I saw it as a geode and I was like, alright, we're gonna keep this. Time to do anything with it. That sounds a lot like how my brain works. Ow. Okay, now this is double embarrassing. Maybe triple embarrassing, but for sure double. Number of deaths. So like that's how we first die in this world. 40 something days. And we die to kinetic energy because I didn't want to walk all the way down. Oh boy. That is... It's not on my bingo card. You know, I was expecting like wither skeletons or something, you know, like maybe I'm trying to like set up my wither skeleton farm and I don't have beacons there yet or something like that, but kinetic energy was not even top 5 on my mind for like dumb ways I was gonna die eventually. You know, like maybe I would have challenged a warden to a fight. Could see falling. If I did enough dumb stuff, I probably would have fallen on. The stuff should be up here. I don't think there was a ton of fire. Yeah, there's Max. Loop. She's like attacking the window. Got a cat tree next to the top level, like, reaching into the gap between the in the window, go after the tree. Oh, it's the blinds thing. So in the US we have every window I've ever seen has like a little like rod that hooks into it. When you spin the rod or like change the orientation of the blinds, that is what has wronged her. Given that she's upside down, 7 feet up in the air, I feel. The victory is imminent. Man, I'm actually... That death was real. I'm actually kind of tilted by that. Where is... I am sorely disappointed. I expected there to at least be some down here. I was expecting like 2 stacks, and then I was going to see a whole bunch in the tunnels that I could grab. Not literally nothing, and then empty tunnels. I remember if I have turtle. Suppose we also need to get to the nether. I'm not sure what like the go-to strategy at the moment. Wait, no, we have been to the nether ceiling. We do have access to it, right? Because I think I lost a wither in this world. If I'm not mistaken. Well, I put a wither in like the nether ceiling because, you know, kill it, and it was pre-ender dragon. And I hit it with a knockback sword and it clips through the ceiling. And then I just have like a wither on the nether ceiling. I eventually hunted it down. But if it is this world, there's like a whole like crazy like trail of torches that goes out like 100 blocks in every direction as I'm trying to find this wither. I believe we did create a pool up there. And actually, now that I think about it, I might know which portal that is. Originally trying to think what that portal is. Alright, I want one more magma vein. If it fills the shulker, it fills the shulker. If it doesn't, we're gonna call it good. That's such a dumb way to die. Like, oh, I was impatient in my nether tunnels. And so I decided to rock it, and that's how I died. Surely there's magma block. Yeah. I really hope I'm not imagining this, and you really do get magma blocks where you're going down here for ancient debris. I mean, at this point, we've walked a number of tunnels and I haven't seen any. Yeah, let's just find one up on the surface. Surely I can't mess it up twice in the same. Yeah, just turtle eggs, trapdoors are trivial. I like to do the top with glass, but I mean we can use like slab. I mean, like, I appreciate the follow, I appreciate the message, dude, but like, account created 3 minutes ago, and using, I call it a font, it's not a font, it's a special set of characters that are like half width or something like that, and so like they're not Unicode, they don't, I guess they are Unicode. How do I say this? They're not ASCII, right? Like ASCII characters, that's what you usually type with. These are like subtly different than ASCII. You can think of it as like they just look like ASCII, but they're slightly smaller. And they typed in that in order to avoid the filter. It's like, dude, your account's 3 minutes old. You're sending a message. It's like, hey, I got suggestions for your stream. Reach out to me on Discord. God. I would rather you spam my chat with suggestions. Those engagements, and then just like, stream is popping. Talking about spaghetti, bit rates and stuff. It's popping. We're gonna recommend it to people. I don't actually know anything about spaghetti. Please don't talk to me about it. I know box mac and cheese. A lot of box mac. About like the cheapest way to get calories other than like rice or ramen. Cheapest way that I've found that's like mostly tolerable. Back in college I did rice, but I'd have to eat a lot of rice nowadays to get the calories I need. I work at a essentially do warehouse logistics and stuff, and so I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting all day. Like, I believe the requirements when I picked up the job were like literally be able to lift up to 150 pounds. Being honest, I don't lift 150 pounds every single day, but I do lift 70 pounds multiple times a day. Like 5 pounds, like 1,000 times. Sorry, 1,000 times might be underselling. Maybe 3,000 times. All right. We were so close. This song might also be a little bit too intense for the vibes I'm trying to go for. Wow, that's a lot of hoglet. I heard you coming from a mile away, man. Gotta stop snorting so much. Funny if you had a friend that snuck up on me. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, how are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6. That is 2 shulkers full. We need more. I planned poorly. Is it? Suppose I could use the bash and Playing with one hand. Can't jump scare me like that. World of Warcraft player. I'm gonna take my hands off the keyboard. I'm gonna take my hands off the keyboard. There we go. Home sweet home. Now that, I want to make it like an obsidian shard, like stuck in the ground. I feel like that'd be really cool, like theming and stuff. I also haven't gotten around to do that as it is a portal floating on probably a pillar of dirt. But Distant Horizons thinks is a portal block or something. That was the idea with that. So we'll get around to that eventually. Alright, oceans, can go back in there. Go. Yeah, I don't know what I think. The intro is definitely too long, and I definitely don't like the intro. But I don't think I like the song enough to justify listening to. Hopefully that makes sense. No, it doesn't. You know, like, sometimes you have a song, it's like, you know, I really hate this, like, 30-second bridge here, but, you know, I like the rest of the song enough that I just listen to it anyways. That's what I mean. Like, I don't like the intro and the rest of the song isn't worth listening. Dude, we're getting nothing but World of Warcraft. I'm going to fix it. I was gonna fix it after stream, but so what do we got? We have Warth in. But why is it all? Oh, it is all Warth in. I don't have any midnight. Okay. So for default stream overlay, Warth in OST is now blacklisted. So we should hear Caves and Cliffs, Trails and Tales, and Tricky Tribe. Roll. Ordinary Day, Caves and Cliffs. Stop getting distracted. Oh, how much time? Eggs wire? We have kelp. We need seagrass though, don't we? Here comes the question. Do we explore for them or do we search for... Search for them. Sorry. Do we go right or do we go right? No, I meant like, do we spend time like digging through all of our chests and like hoping that we have some, or do we like actually go out and find turtles? I think we should go out and find turtles. Because I believe there's a high chance that we have them, but I don't think it's 100%. I do think we've seen them. And I also think that if I go into my screenshots folder, should find like a picture. I forgot I do not have respiration. How do I collect you? We're really gonna be made to go back, all for the sake of... I believe there were shears or with this chest. Oh. I was like rolling my random dump chests. I was half expecting there to be some. Okay, hopefully now I can get seagrass. I don't know why people are like, oh, it's so hard to take off with rockets from the water. And you just gotta do it. Oh yeah, I forgot what trim my helmet was going to be. I think I got the right trim on the rest of my arm. I probably got a chest. I probably got in a chest somewhere. Laid it out. I was doing a lot of what's the word? Doing a lot of archaeology, trying to get the right templates that way I could. Should do a wager if we have we get sea turtles. Like half hour probably. Maybe 15 minutes. Where? Okay, Twitch. Start a prediction. So I don't accidentally crash into a wall. All of my WoW experience. Sea turtles. 2 to 5 minutes. 5 to 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, or 30 plus. Got it. And then I can go over here. I can add a new timer, add module, edit. It is a count up timer called Sea Turtle Search. And how's that for position? That's all right. I gotta set it up so that way I can like do this stuff like immediately. I have it like I click a preset. Oh my god. Dude, they're all like lined up and everything for us. Wow. Long search, guys. Oh. Can I smash their own eggs? So it'd be very problematic if they could smash the eggs, I suppose. Or I bred 2 of them. I guess I should say 2 pairs. Target block. Can I see entity data? Not showing me entity. Target entity, turtle. He is not falling. Oh no, the water's not. Oh, there we go. Do I need to replace it all with sand? Oh, because he's lower, because he's on the... You guys will go extinct without me. What are we doing here? Like, just hurry up and place the egg. Fireflies do look nice. Wait, where are you going now? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for finally deciding. Oh man. Look up this guy's eggs too. Been here long enough waiting. Or is I believe enough for our farm? All depends on how many layers we want. Yeah, 7 is certainly enough. And hopefully next time I remember that there are sea turtles over at our savannah village. For reference, I know this village is like, I think our stronghold is over there. Which makes it somewhat surprising that I didn't immediately remember that this was here. That'll be a fun project to do someday. Never actually made one of those. Sea Guardian farm, that is, sorry. A good XP if I remember right. They're between skeletons and endermen. I forget where they go with blazes. They might be better than blazes, but I'm just guessing at that. All right, we have 7 turtle eggs. We have 2 shulkers full of magma blocks. I'm gonna steal this, so that way I can be confused later when I can't find it. Actually, I might have that lying around. I'm amazed I don't. Now I have it lying around. Actually, can I put shears in a bundle? Another good thing to keep around though. I forget what shulker goes there, but maybe it's redstone. Plenty of wood for trapdoors and stuff, which we are gonna need. We do need hoppers. For now, I don't mind just like dropping them down. Dropping them all like all same. I do greatly prefer the way that glass looks as opposed to like half slabs or something else. I suppose that isn't hard to replace, right? Like I could put in half slabs and replace it with something else. Would be fun if we actually like ended up having more turtle eggs somewhere. Love how I am now scavenging for tough when I've shipped most of it off to the jungle. Tough won't look. Alright, hopefully that's enough. I do remember it being more than you would think. But I also don't think it is egregious. Alright. Now we are going to partake in some self-plagiarism. Look at that. So this is Legend SMP. This inventory is Toofsies. So there's some stuff in here that's a little illegal. But what in the world? He could have gotten that much. This I made with Moose. This is I am partially responsible for the creation of this design. So it's like literally the exact same design that like every single gold farm ever is made. I suppose the one exception is that we don't. I didn't know about like the Weeping Vines sample entity collision. And when you do that, you can like funnel them like straight down on like one block. So I got this kind of crazy 3x3 plus 3, which I mean works. I'm wondering if it's worth putting in the Weeping Vine or not. Alright, give me a stick. Let's see how much of this I remember. Area selection course. Alright. That is an absolutely massive selection area. Or 2. This cover everything. The big thing is I need the circle's radius. It is like the theoretical aggro range. Maximum. Alright, and then if I do this, does it go up? I genuinely don't remember. Alright. We're doing this the boomer way. By boomer way, I mean the what bad way. Alright, area editor, selection mode, simple, corners, manual origin, selection name. Gold farm. Farm and main. Save schematic. Does it actually get the AFK area in it? No, that's funny. It's one block below. That's fine. The AFK area is just so. Weeping Vines, yes or no? Still on the fence about the Weeping Vines. I just want to have a bunch of hoppers somewhere. Yeah, an iron farm. This is still not enough hoppers. Oh well. We're gonna have some loss for now. Figure it out later. Oh dude, I've had that sea turtle thing up for how long? My bad, I forgot I was there. And another seal. I actually picked up all the torches. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. That portal. So notice that we don't have... Wait, is this... They're just trolling? So I am super curious what this is over here. Because I have no clue. Sand and mud. This must be where our desert is. Hence sand and mud. Yeah, so you guys won't know if there's a mangrove swamp next to the desert. Yeah. As you can see, that's base with the beacon. We're only 6,000 blocks out. Somewhere around here, I've begun Sinix. Even start. There's the mud excavation. I think that's the Sinix. Usually I start on the sides, but there's just... I guess I started in the middle here. Whatever. Now we know what this is. Because at distant horizons, there is super low risk of getting lost. Alright, I believe we're in Netherways, right? Dimension the Nether, helpful. Netherways, yes. Let's sage. So I can find mini HUD. So there wouldn't be in here, would it? It would be, mods, mini HUD, settings, all. Maybe keybinds. HSC. Well, there's actually a lot of helpful stuff in here, like trail ruins would have been helpful. So who do you want biome border? But I believe there is also a way to open this menu. Open config. H plus C. Okay. H plus C. So now, I believe this will work in freecam. Work in freecam? There we go. So this is the bounding blocks of... I suppose it only works in the rendered portion still. It's not gonna pull that data. But this is like biome edges. And apparently there's Soul Sand Valley. It's just like a tube of Soul Sand Valley up here. Kind of funny. But since we don't see anything, we're good. Theoretically. Do you want to get... this is fine. This is fine. Load schematics. Load the gold farm. And you know what? We don't even need to fix that. That's perfectly fine. There it is. This thing produces so much. Remember it, we were like a stack of blocks per hour or something like that. Remember the ballpark of it. The placements on material list. Here we go. There was a way to show by boxes. The M plus page. Yep. So play. Oh, page up, down. There was a way to see. Oh, there it is. 4.56. We don't have enough magma blocks. Not even the right ballpark. Half a shulker box of glass. Don't need to worry about much. The hopper kinda matters, same with the trapdoors. The rest of this stuff. What is this? M. We're gonna be here for a while. You see Y equals 1. Maybe I can press and hold. That would have been. I'm not that skilled about button mash. Okay, so this is the beginning of the platform. I actually have an absurd amount of gold. That's more than I thought I would have. Why do I have that much gold? It's like a random. I mean, it's not random, right? It's gold. But like, gold was not my bingo card to have out of it. I believe this is roughly where the farm starts. And this down here is the layer where we were storing. Actually, it's even lower than that. This is the redstone port. That's gonna be where the hoppers are. That's funny that I copied over the entities. Now we're ready to start placing. Let's build this out a little bit so I can actually let it. And so a gas can spawn on it for us. Super helpful. For now, how many? I have 16, right? I've got a pseudo plan. It's not gonna pick up everything. We'll have to come back and then I also actually want those are all entities. Otherwise, everything should be next to me. Yeah. Very not enjoyable way to. Using wood for scaffolding, I probably should have an axe. Really nice finding your channel after 5 years. Has it been 5 years? Does it go on Zap Prime? It's gonna be so confusing to me later. Oh well. Because I don't have enough hoppers, I'm trying to like place them in a way that grabs most of the stuff. And kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Trying to get most of the stuff, even though I don't have enough hoppers. Alright, so now 4 chests either side should be getting most of the stuff. Alright. Another part of the build I completely forgot about. Not the dying zombie piglin. At primes, at prime. Oh. Feel like confusing for a second. I'll turn it off here. These are biome edges. I wanted to make sure our whole farm was in the other way, so I turned it on. H plus C. Biome. Alright, what block do we want to use? Plenty of copper. We can make out copper slabs. Sounds kind of needlessly expensive. Deep slate tiles. You know what? I think we go deep slate tiles. We don't need to fill this thing, and we can get away a little bit if we use slabs as opposed to just full blocks. Slabs also look really cool. So in theory, 18, we're 2 stacks short. We'll figure it out. Have a stack isn't too bad. Whoops, there we go. Oh! Alright, we're through. I love Light Matica. Yeah. Unfortunately, all of our building blocks are down here. What's it? What button? There we go. Deep slate tiles, alright. And then... I need like 4 stacks, we'll say. 4 stacks of those, and the rest... We'll start with this. I think this will be enough. Should be anyways. Can I access these still? All right, layer 1 done. But let's do these 4 spots as full. Mostly because it's gonna make the rest easy. All right, so how high do we have to go? Oh, this gets even worse. So we did the ring every other block, right? We might still be good. All right, and this is layer 1. The glitching piglin really add to the experience. Oh. There way I can turn off entity in the placement. Or entity. There's those 2. Suppose we can also save this for later. The tube is one of the less important portions. Oops. And then, do I have glass? I feel like that gets the message across. All right, tube time. And I'm not gonna be able to see with this on. So we just need to do this like every other block, so. This is the right height. Yeah, we're basically going head height each time if we're standing on it. And then this will be too large for a zombie piglin to accidentally slip out of. And will still give us the very nice visual of being able to see into. I personally. Still have an axe, so let's use some wood for scaffolding. Height. Oh, this is gonna be an experience. Would ladders be better? Ladders might be better. Let's try ladders. There was a non-zero chance I had some ladders lying around. $12, right? This number of ladders. It's less than I thought. Oh, it's 7, that's why. No. Oh no. How do I move it back? There we go. All right, we're back. Oh wow, actually, that's gonna look cool, isn't it? When you got the dark in contrast to the red. I think Deep Slate was the right choice. That was super prominent because I mean, obviously, like the entire farm isn't made out of Deep Slate. It'll look nice. Do have feather falling. Let's do it this way. Just gonna be worth it. We're gonna fall off like a bajillion times. But mans are gonna look good when it's done, alright? What in the world was that? That was like... I describe it as like a sci-fi, like... I thought the stone cutter had gone off or something. Okay, this is why... You know what? Just for that. That was... I was playing a different game for a second. okay. We can do that. That'll be fine. I'm gonna say it'd look cool if we did like the bottom of this first magma platform. It's very open, very spacious, but I think it's fine. It'd look cool as zombie pigmen falling through it. Let's get this on it. Don't. No, we don't get anything too undesirable. Suppose we could still get gas, can't we? So up, place that block. Frost above. I don't know why, but every once in a while there's like a build or like a certain thing that just feels like it's gonna be a pain. Once you actually do it and like you got the routine down, it's like, huh, this is really not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And this kind of like slab half layer thing is definitely triggering that kind of instinct. Alright, halfway. Let's do this pillar next. It's just that layer sent over there. Thought we were gonna have like reference marks all the way up. Should put them on that side though. Make that easier for us. Oh, there's something looking like a music disc or something. Every time I see it out of the corner of my eye. Alright, we got 45 minutes before I got a dip. Should be like at least one platform, right? Like the platforms themselves aren't all that. This is the most technical part of the build. I suppose other than the actual technical portion. We are putting off until we have more hoppers. Whoops. And last layer. Right, any stray blocks? How is this looking? This spacing looks. Oh, I kind of like it. I'm getting this like weird effect where like certain layers look closer than other layers, but I do like it. I don't know if maybe it's just my eyesight being funny or something. Both of my parents had bad vision. I made it this far in life with still good vision, so it's only a matter of time. Alright, and then this will be our eggs. Plus alpha materialist, so M. License is modified. So that makes. Wait a minute. That's right. It just looks super trippy. Why is it over there? Something's subtly off. Is this is most certainly the middle block? I need to move it as like -X. This should be correct. What is... Do we really just have the egg on open air? I don't think you can. I mean, spruce is fine. Wow. Alright, layer 1. Wonder if I should do this in like a specific way. Try to reduce the probability of gas spawn. Suppose cross your finger. I just realized we're gonna have to transport. It's a fairly large another way, so we're gonna have to transport big ones from a ways away. Why is the magma block count going up? That's what I want to know. Is it's probably subtracting what we have in our inventory. And then if I whatever. I know I'm gonna be like 2 magma shulkers short. 2.5, unfortunately. They're very, very large platforms. Alright, now we just fill it in. You know, the easy part. I'm actually curious, does Light Manica does not do cheat placement for you. That song is pretty good. Echo in the Wind, 1.20. It's what I don't hear it because I probably the way music selection works right now is I got kind of my own like helper program that picks music. And it picks it based off of like some parameters. Like I can tell it's like, oh, I want like a certain energy level for the stream. And so in the past I've set like a medium energy level, right? And I went through and like I rated all these songs based off of like how much energy I felt from them. And then the playlist will automatically pick the ones that have high energy and leave out the ones that have low energy. The reason why we're hearing some that have lower energy right now is because I accidentally deleted all of my like configuration data and stuff for it. So if I want it to like actually function by picking all the high energy songs again, I gotta go back and manually say that, for example, this song's like a 70% energy song or something like that. Actually, interestingly enough, very similar to the way that Pandora does their music recommendations. The difference is that Pandora has like billions of parameters and Mine considers the genre of the music, or like the style. Is like it's like piano? Is it lo-fi? Is it? And like, I suppose I could give it billions, but computation for that would be absurd. I'd at most give it like 3. Energy being like a fairly how do I describe this? What word am I looking for? Energy would be a pretty big like determiner. Do like energy, hopefulness, and maybe like mystery, or maybe I can throw in like a darkness too, or something. I want some like darker songs every once in a while. I didn't know that that was like actually how Pandora does it when I thought up the algorithm. When I thought the algorithm, I was actually thinking about metric spaces in math. Which, I'm sorry, I'm talking about math in a Minecraft video. But essentially, a metric space is just some like abstract area where we can tell what the difference, like the distance between a few points are. We have some nice rules for it, and we can do some nice analysis on it. Like at the end of the day, it's like we have these points, and we can do math on them, tell you how far apart they are. That's a metric space. And so my thought was, it's like, all right, we can put each song is like a point in our metric space, which is like energy 70%. It's like this song is at energy 70% or that point or whatever. And then I can look at like, compared to our goal, we are this far away. This song will bring us closer without being too dissonant from the existing. Could not make the jump. That would be too different from like the current song. But apparently that's like a really good way to do things. Probably how most like recommendation algorithms and stuff work. You just have a lot more data and a lot more points. How's it going, Neros? Wait, Neros, it's like 2 a.m. Why are you still up? Hope you're having an awesome day, though. I suppose you're... Yeah, never mind. You're like night. That girl they call. Most of college I was up till like 5 a.m. playing StarCraft 2. Good times. How was the solar eclipse, Neros? I heard there was one in Iceland. Iceland? I believe it was Iceland. couple weeks ago. There's the jam on the side guy. It was really funny. He posted a video. He's like, "Aren't you excited to go see the eclipse in Iceland?" And the guy was like, "It is Iceland in July. It would be a once-in-a-lifetime event for it to be sunny, let alone be able to see the eclipse." I got very scared for a second. You can put in the trapdoors now. Why not, right? I think this is actually a deceptively large amount of wood we're gonna need. Oh, I need to make that deep slate. Just for the sake of matching. All right, and then careful, I'm off. Why is it not? Ooh. I realized we had Wayla. Am I just stupid? That one's got trapdoors all the way around. These are on air blocks. Does that matter? It shouldn't. I found here we should see something. Run towards the middle. It is getting late here. This fire resistance wears off, I'm going to fly away and we'll see. That looked fairly aggressive. It wasn't like, I'm gonna kill the player aggressive, but that did look aggressive. Platforms are huge, though. I forget if this farm hits mob cap and like chills at mob cap, or I forget if the bottleneck is kill time or mob cap. Towards the middle. Basically, there's like a, you have to make the farm big enough that you're able to hit mob cap, but you also have to make it small enough that you're killing all the mobs fast enough. And theoretically, you're going to be limited by 1. It's 2. Either your kill speed is going to be slow, or you're not going to be filling up on mob cap. Wait, did you just really just despawned on us? Okay. Right. This makes a pretty good gas farm. Everyone is running towards the middle. All right. Apparently needs to be air blocks or something. I got no clue. And they're all dying, right? Not dead. Hey, only one survived though, at least, right? And before like 15 survive or something? Well. Layer 2 time. We're gonna get so many. Block doors. And that would work in theory. But Wait, we put 3 blocks in between these? Who designed this farm? Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, that top one... Egg actually sits on top of... Okay. Yep, no loose ends. Can't wait to get jump scared by Ghast. Like rises out of the hologram. Alright, that should be the center part of this. Oh, yes, we got it. Outdoors. Oh, then how did you get placed that direction? Alright, sweet. Now we just gotta do this whole layer. Probably at a point where I should stop. I gotta wake up in like 6.5 hours or so. And I want a little bit of time to calm down. Not like I'm super hyped, right? Still, some time away from the screen before I have to be getting sleep, or I'm gonna be sleep deprived tomorrow at work. It's kind of a fun time to stream. No, we didn't get any of the regulars to come in. It was Nearest did. So did Bolt. But I don't know, maybe I should be less worried about these later evening streams. I will probably work on my game tomorrow though. So unless I make like insane progress in the morning and then I just decide not to continue working on it, I probably won't stream. But I am excited this world is further along. We are finally getting a gold farm. And I've technically started, as far as like I've placed a whole bunch of a chest with like materials and stuff for our jungle project, which will be fun to do. Can't wait to actually. There are multiple guys down there. So annoying. Oh, dirt. You know what? That would do it. That would do it. It's like, why are these guys not dying? Oh, maybe it's got something to do with the ladders. Oh well, not bad progress for today. It's good to play Minecraft again. It's an awesome game. Anything else we need to do? Don't believe so. Till next time, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.